Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? This is very important information. I still got the mustache, you know. The satellite man's still damaging my teeth. Now you have to understand, my teeth have, this tooth, the big front tooth on the right hand side of the two front teeth, that has to grow over 50 millimeters for it to grow back to normal. In reference to the tissue itself. Like say for instance, if you look at something like this, and you probably need some hand lotion or whatever, my hands are dry. But anyways, and the satellite man is burning me, so they're burning blood, so then they're trying to play this fucking wrinkly shit, you know. But anyways, if you had like a broken tooth like this, it has to grow the complete length, and then it has to grow in a wideness, as I mentioned. Like for instance, I'll draw it on paper a little here. Let me see. Like for instance, in reference to a stack of pencils in a box. Like say we got a box, and that's a representation of a tooth. A box, okay? And if the tooth is broke, like this, and say for instance it's got to grow to this to be a form of the natural tooth shape. That's like it has to grow this way, this way. Hang on, I gotta draw a bunch of circles on here. It's like having pencils in a box in reference to the dentin growing and the enamel growing. You understand that? I'm just making some circles here, and you know. It had to grow like that. Meaning, but see, this is a section that would have to grow to be completed. You see that? Like for instance, a millimeter is a thickness of a portion of what has to grow. Like if it grows a millimeter a day, like it would have to grow 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, all the way down to here. Then it has to grow in density. So it has to grow a millimeter up this way, and then a millimeter all the way back, millimeters. Then it has to grow up again, millimeters all the way down, you know? And then millimeters again, all the way back. And that's just that front tooth. Because it is tilted back like this. You know, it's like arched back. What they've done when they damaged it. They were trying to make my teeth look like German teeth. I'm not a German. I've never been a German. I'm not ever going to be a German. I don't have German genetics. I don't even have gray hair genetics. Somebody just communicated something about my penis. I have a big penis. I was born with a big penis. It's in the Guinness Book of World Records. Royal information. The fact of first world country royal information, I guess you'd say. But in reference to the dentin of the teeth, you know, it's bent back like this. They have damaged it and chopped into it with a satellite. And they made it look like this, you know, dented in. So it has to grow all the way out like this, because my gums are up here. The gums are, they arch over the teeth. You know, the gums are right there, you know. See? So in reference to what they did to my teeth, they kept denting them in, like this. And all that enamel and the tissue, the dentin has to grow. The tissue underneath the enamel has to grow. Because my x-rays show that I have very long roots of my teeth. And the dentin of my teeth. From, you know, the gums down. So in reference to the satellite man playing this game, it is attempted murder. They were trying to make me look like somebody else by slandering my character. I've never done drugs. I'm not a drug user. Never used drugs. These people have created this hostage situation when there had been court cases from the 80s where these people had been prosecuted and sued for kidnapping me and holding me hostage in Indiana back in the 80s. That information is public information. It is supposed to be known in all media. These people damaging my teeth, they've caused a problem for my modeling career. They caused a problem for my acting career. They caused a problem for my singing career because my voice does not sound the same. And they've caused a problem for hyperventilation because my teeth naturally grow with no gaps in them. See, someone might say, so when you breathe in, it's like, you breathe in. But holding the air in is harder than breathing it in because it's like, because the gap in the teeth. So air gets squeezed out faster, which causes particulars of hyperventilation, causes a person to lose their breath, and it is attempted fucking murder in reference to the government doing that to me. So in reference to the government, you know, other people's lives and other people's history of their anatomies are what their anatomy is. My teeth naturally, my parents still have their teeth. They're over 100 years old and they're frozen. They supposedly even dug up some of my great relatives somewhere, and they still had all their teeth. And they were 300 or 400 years old, 500 years old. So in reference to government man talking BS, it's criminal activity of government. I'm trying to go home to my mother and father's mansions. Where's the keys? The deeds department needs to go after the people and say, hey, they know I need the keys. So where are the keys? Where's my identification? My mother even had a court case in Indianapolis where my mother had a court case against the Greenfield document. They even have it on record in reference to when I was being held hostage in Indianapolis and the truancy officer had to go to the Ray house and ask them, hey, why you got this kid there and he's not in school? Because my mother, Doris Duke, right, had somebody that went to the, she called the truancy office or something, and then she sent the truancy office over to the Ray family house, and then Frank had to make a fake birth certificate. I don't know where he got it from. Obviously he got it from the Greenfield somewhere. I'm not from Greenfield, Indiana. My family history, no, I'm not allowing anybody to impersonate me in Hollywood. They might have to put, you know, a stand-in in a film or something because I'm being held hostage. But, you know, I get credit for that in reference to who I am. So in reference to the situation, I'm trying to go home. And government and law enforcement does not have a right speaking to me. You can only speak to attorneys. You guys understand that, right? It's a very serious situation. In the Low Beverly Hills Police Department. And in reference to the information, all these government people trying to step on my status, they have to be charged. I have no activities with people's tricks, man. My birth name has to be advertised on the internet with my photograph. Hello Biltmore Mansion, hello Hearst Castle, and hello castles in France, Italy, and England. Lots of things of importance. And America acknowledgments. You know, the information is very important. I need to be at my mother and father's mansions. That's first priority. And somebody will say, oh, well, they got all these questions now. No. All this shit started was when they kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. I'm not supposed to have to answer any of their bullshit questions. I'm trying to go home. Anything they've tried to pile on me is criminal activity of their accusations. See, everybody knows these people are trying to block me from going home because they know when I go home to my mother and father's mansions, I'll stay in a lot, just like I normally do. But at least at my mother and father's mansions, I can go out in the yard or hang around other people that are friends of mine. Indiana, everybody's scared of the satellite controllers, and they say, you know, people don't know what to say about these people. But I'm trying to go home to my mother and father's mansions. Everybody trying to make up accusations along the way. Bullshit. They started this stuff when they kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. And they're still holding me hostage. And they've been burning on this side of the mouth today, too. Looks nasty. I mean, it has to grow so much. It's like dented in like this. And it has to grow so much to where it's like this. But they've dented it in so many millimeters that it has to grow like, and they've been damaging it here, and then it's got to grow out like this and down. And it's in my x-rays in reference to my teeth and the shape of my teeth. This government man was trying to mutilate my teeth to call me somebody else's child. He was trying to change my race by damaging my teeth and trying to call me a different race and a different religion by damaging my teeth. I'm copywritten. That man should have been arrested the first day he started that shit. The Royal Protocol's in the media. If there's anybody in the media that is conspiring against me, the Royal Protocol document orders that there has to be court cases against anybody in the media conspiring against me. You guys understand that, right? Any dirty cop, any dirty government holding me hostage, they are in violation. They can get impeached, they can get prosecuted, they can get sued. I have nothing to do with nobody's tricks. I don't control, things that happen in the world and basic information. I'm the owner of the studios. I own news networks. I own radio stations. They report the news about what's going on in society. Right? So in reference to government trying to bully me, they're still burning right there, and it looks like they put a bunch of fucking little zits of where they've dented in the, like I showed on that green Solo cup. It's SOLO. That's the name of the cup. It's got like those little braille things on them. The satellite man has damaged my teeth like that. And they've damaged them like this, it's dented in. And they damaged on this side. Those aren't my dental records these people are trying to use. My dental records show I have no gaps in my teeth. And my dental records show my DNA information. Because they know my DNA and what my genetics are in reference to my heritage and my family history and my dental x-rays. And who are these people that are trying to steal my identity? Where do they come from? They don't have the same genetics as me. They don't have the same birth parents that I have. So who the hell are they? And where do they come from? Because they didn't come from where I came from. And it needs to be documented in the media which people are blocking me from my mother and father's estates. Because nobody else in this country is going to want to have anything to do with those people either. So it's illegal for the government to conceal their identities. Because those people will go out and cause problems somewhere else. They'll try to cause me more problems, these people. I don't invite them to my mother and father's mansions. And some celebrity females that have known me since when I was a little boy in Hollywood. Hello, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? And some celebrities want their name mentioned, but you guys need to make YouTube videos too, so it makes it easier. Very important information. All these lies, all these accusations, this teeth damage, man, they're still burning me right here on the fucking lip. Satellite man, did you think something? You thought you just do something to somebody. My x-rays show all my teeth are real. And you've damaged my real teeth. And you've damaged my teeth because you wanted to try to steal my identity. And my identity is the #1 documented identity in the media. And you're not even my race or religion. And I'm the only child of my mother and father. So who the hell are you? What credentials are you using? What records are you using? What documents are you using? What DNA information are you trying to use? And who do you think you are, government man? You violated my love life. You violated my relationships, meaning like love life in reference to dating girls or being around girls that might have had children of mine, or just dating girls in general, whether any of them had children of mine or not. You violated my teeth in reference to my career because you thought I was your competition. So you thought you'd physically assault me and you would damage my teeth because you thought somebody was your competition. You can't be in competition of any kind. That's foul play, man. Or whoever you people are. And you have to be charged for your crimes, government man. Where's my information from the Treasury Department? The Supreme Court cases. See, the reason why I wasn't supposed to have to go into court was because these people trying to make fabricated court cases are just trying to get close to me to try to make up arguments to try to bully me. I'm just supposed to receive money from court cases and documents of what court cases have been in court. Then somebody will say, well, they thought this, you being here, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay, well, you got to think about it. How did I get back here in Indianapolis, Indiana? I got kidnapped. Am I from Indianapolis, Indiana? No. I'm not selling any property or land or companies or businesses or locations. No, I am not. And some people have tried to communicate, or somebody's tried to say that they thought these people was holding me hostage here because they were trying to steal my mother's mansion that had heirlooms in it. You know, my mother had furniture and other things in one of the mansions here too, or in some of the properties. And these government people are trying to steal that mansion. Wasn't built by Germans, wasn't built by Christians. It was built by Italians and Jews that my mother hired, and Europeans. And there is a Jewish menorah in the house too. And probably a Catholic cross somewhere. So why are you Christians trying to move into my mother and father's mansions? Why are you trying to steal the properties? Why are you holding on to the property keys? Those are not Christian German built mansions. None of them was built by Christian Germans. So what are you trying to do? They're personal mansions that belong to me and my mother and father, my real biological parents, that I'm the owner of. And what am I doing in Indianapolis? Your people kidnapped me. Your people made up lies to hold me hostage. Your people fabricated, oh, they thought you were hiding money. Or you're blocking me from my money. You blocked me from all the money people have sent to me. And I'm tax-free. Which means the I.R.S. was supposed to deliver monies to me. I'm tax-free for a lot of reasons. Because I got injured when I was a little boy. The government tried to murder me several times. Because they were trying to steal the estates of my parents. Because my parents put everything in my name when I was a little boy. And my parents worked as executives under me in my ownership. And there is lawsuits in reference to my parents getting injured. And my parents getting murdered. And the government holding my parents hostage. And when my parents got murdered, my parents was working under me at the companies. So where's that lawsuit monies? Where's my trust funds? Hello, Advent Company. Where's my lawsuit monies? I'm going to have to leave Indianapolis so my fucking teeth can heal. Because that fucking satellite man's a psycho and he can't stop staring at me. You know, maybe that man needs to go beat it or something. Go play with yourself, government man. Quit touching me, fucking psycho. And I don't play Witches of Eastwick, man. And the Royal Protocol in the media is a prenup. And the I.R.S., I have not received my privilege papers. Haven't received any benefit papers. And people trying to call me crazy? No, that ain't going to work. I'm well educated. I went to school. And what people are making these crazy accusations? People that stole sperm, people that stole blood, people that are in possession of property keys. People that are in possession of monies that they stole. Bunch of BS, man. Roll protocols in the media 24 hours a day, and it's been there forever. It's going to be there forever. It's been there since the day I was born.